Hey, welcome to this month's message. I wanted to introduce someone who I've met recently who's an amazing insurance agent, John LaPointe from LaPointe Insurance. And a frustration for me sometimes is when clients reach out and they say that their insurance has been canceled a month or two after closing because of some weird thing when the insurance carrier goes out. So I'm not going to name the company, but a big insurance company, we were talking about it off camera, reached out to a client friend of mine who I've helped in the past and said, we're dropping you. You've got peeling paint. So I thought I'd bring you in for this month's message so we could talk a little bit about insurance and explain the benefits of going with somebody that's local as opposed to the either buying on price or buying on go with the big company.
Yeah, definitely. Well, first of all, thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
So yeah, I mean, the biggest thing when you're writing insurance for somebody who's buying a new home is that the homeowner doesn't always know a lot about the house yet. They, obviously they've hopefully had the inspection done, gone in there and really checked it out, but they don't know all the ins and outs, especially how they pertain to insurance. And different insurance companies have different regulations, requirements, and when you go online to one of those companies, they're not asking you those questions like, hey, is the paint peeling off of the house? Are you doing any updates to it? What kind of heat system is in there? They just kind of put you through, get the address, get you a quote, and you're done. When you work with a local agency, we spend the time going through those questions with you and saying, all right, what type of construction is it? Is there anything that we should know about? And we can make sure that we're putting you with the right company. And that's the other piece, is that we're independent. So we write for 15 different carriers in Massachusetts and Rhode Island. So we know by asking those questions which company is going to be the best fit for that particular house, that particular person. But at the end of the day, price isn't the only thing that matters. You want to have the right coverage, and you want to avoid any hiccups down the line.
Yeah, and truth be told, yes, price is a consideration, I think for anyone, but I think too, it's taking the approach of making sure that you have the right type of coverage, and sometimes that means that maybe that you need to pay a little bit more. Right. And someone that asks you the questions, I think it's great when you can go online and you can do something in 5 minutes or 15 minutes, but if you're not talking to a professional that does it for a living and knows the questions that you ought to be asked, you can be like what happened to my friend. Before we close on this, because this video I send out to all of my past clients, so some are in other states besides Massachusetts, Rhode Island. Reach out to me if you need an insurance agent in those states. But what I wanted to ask you in closing is, how frequently should people be in touch with their insurance agent and re-looking at that? Should it be re-looked at?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, our agency, the way we always work is that every year we follow up with our clients when their policies renew. So we're reaching out to them every single year. If their prices go up, we remarket them to the other companies that we write with and see if we can help them out.
Yeah, and I think John just hit it on the head. I'm wowed right now because most insurance agents do not take a proactive stance and reach out to their clients annually. Something that we do, and any of you clients that are getting this video
Absolutely.
Know that.
You guys are like the kings and queens of follow-up at
Yeah,
Shamrock.
well, thank you. In all seriousness, we do the annual check-ins. If rates drop, I love to tell people, hey, we're going to stalk you.
Right.
But to know of an insurance agent that's taking that proactive stance, I'm wowed right now because that is not the norm. Most times we'll have clients reach out to us and they're unhappy because their insurance went up. The agent never got a hold of them and to explain, hey, here's why you went up. I'm going to check with some other companies. So I think that that's critical. I hope this month's message is helpful. If my team and I can help on anything, reach out to us, reply back to the email, 401-228-9565, and fan us on Facebook. Thanks.